Hi everybody, this is our tutorial number 3. Should be pretty quick. I simply want to show you how to plot your data as a line instead of as points. So in RTutorial 2, we took a data set and we plotted points. And today we're just going to plot that same data set as lines. And I wanted to show you this because I suspect that many of you will want to be plotting your data as lines. Say you might want to be looking at the change in the frequency of antibiotic resistant isolates over time, and you can imagine you might want to show that. You could show that as a line. Okay, so we're using the same data set, our lizards. In our tutorial 2, our goal was to recreate this graph, which is plotted as points. We're going to do the same thing today, but this will be a line instead. So I'm going to open up my R script, which I called lizard script, and recall that this contains a record of everything we've done in the past 2 tutorials. Okay, so first I'm going to set my working directory. Then I'm going to open up my data file and make sure it is what I want it to be. Yep, that looks good. We have body length and survival rate. Okay, now this is the code that we wrote to make a figure that has points. So I can just run this again and we'll get the same figure we had in our tutorial 2. Okay, so clearly we have lots of these orange tomato colored points. Now, to make this a line, I simply modify my plot function and tell the function that I want it to type, or that I want it to use, type line. Okay, so what that means is that the plot function can take many different forms. It could be points, it could be lines, it could be both. If you want lines, you simply type equals L for lines. So let's see what happens. There we go, we have our line. And then notice, if I want to switch back to points, I simply delete the L, change this to a P, and rerun. What if I want both? Well, that's just B for both. Okay. And there's modifications you could do. So what if I want a thicker line? In that case, I'd go up to this line width entry I have, and I could say, make that 4 instead of 2. All right, much thicker lines. That's probably too thick. Let's bring that back to 2. Maybe I want a dashed line. Okay. For that, use the function LTY. And now I have dashes. Okay. What if I want to change the color of my line? I type col for color. What color do we want it? Blue. So it's going to be really ugly. All right, so now I have, I don't recommend this for design reasons, but you can see I've changed the color of the line. Okay, let's put that back to black. So now you see how we can plot just points, just lines, or lines and points. Okay. And then we'll save this and we can call it up next time. So that's it for today.